are recording. This is a... What difficulty did I pick? This is a Pilgrim playthrough, where we are starting in Mountain Town as Astrid. Okay, and we're good to go. I really like the quotes that'll appear. And I spawned in the grandmother's house. Okay. That's a hoodie. The sweatshirt's nice. Yeah, I'll go ahead and wear the hoodie. Let's search upstairs real quick. We spy a pair of socks and some boots. Nothing in there. Aha, sewing kit. Single revolver rifle, or revolver cartridge. Another revolver cartridge. God, I'm just gonna fall all over myself trying to speak here for a bit. One more toke. Oh yeah, I forgot. You can now do indoor editing stuff. What does that look like in my inventory? The rack. What kind of space does that take up? Just 30 kilos. And then presumably in order to place it, I would just go ahead and drop it out of my inventory. Yep, just like that. Okay. I like that though. Oh, and I can even move the cabinets and whatnot. That's nice. I'll leave the water for now. We'll take these flare shells. I don't see anything else in here. Those are some thermal underwear. So we'll wear those even though they're being repaired. Search this trunk. Okay. We're gonna get very heavy very fast here, unfortunately. Sorry, I'm kind of new to keyboard and mouse controls on this. My previous playthroughs I all did with controller, but I wanted to try it with keyboard and mouse at least once. So I do have access to a hot save, basically. So I opens up my inventory. Gotcha. We'll take the rack, because I like it. I like the way it looks. I forgot. You're actually pretty quick when you can sprint. Take that cooking pot. just want to move the table. There we go. Alright, real quick. Inventory. This, drop it. We'll put it down there. And then also the bowl, because I don't need it. And you can go ahead and just drop that. But I could take this rack too. How heavy are we right now? That's 17 kilos, that's fine. We're gonna find a healthy amount of food. Take that cooking skillet. Another cooking pot, some potatoes, tomato soup. Another cooking pot, carrot, can opener.
This will come in handy.
Bit of broth. That's actually pretty nice. So this one's getting recorded the same day as the Helldivers content. Whether that comes out before or after this is largely dependent on which one we want to go for first. But by and large, if this one goes up first, you'll see the Helldivers content. If the Helldivers content goes up first, you'll see this later. Just do my due diligence and search everything in here. And there's some matches, so I can start a fire. Take that rack. I would love to take this trash can, but I don't think it's gonna let me. Yeah, I can move it around though. Yeah, I'm not surprised at that. Let's go ahead and when's Alan outside? I doubt it's already a blizzard. Yeah, no, just wind picked up. Alright. Let's grab these couple of stones. That's a deer already. I don't think I've ever seen a deer this close to Mountain Town. Okay. We're gonna do a little bit of walking around and poking. Notably, I want to make sure I have all of the supplies I can reasonably get and carry up to the farmhouse now. Well, there's a hunting knife and an arrowhead already. That's nice. Just step over this corpse. A stick. Some decent fleece mitts. And a can of soda. Alright, real quick. Let's do my due diligence and wear some of these extra clothes so I don't get so cold. That toque's better than what else I'm wearing. We can wear some socks. Yeah. I can only wear one set of mitts at a time. Okay. cup of coffee. Ideally, I do want a radio as well, but I don't remember where I need to go. Or well, I haven't played at all since before the trader was added, so I don't actually know where I need to go in order to interact with him. I'm sure if there's anybody watching this who knows, they'll give me a shout. I mean, I suppose I could look it up myself, but that feels a bit like cheating. We want as many calories in preserved foods as we can get. Ooh, some decent workbench, that's good. Requires power.
Wonder if I can drop any of this gear.
Probably, but I won't. Not for a bit anyway. So it's somewhere in like the 40s. Early 40s. Okay. Damn it. Okay, so it's 40, 37-ish, 15. Cash, a revolver, and some arrow, and an arrow. Nice. Now, I have a revolver. I have a couple revolver cartridges. Inventory, weapons. Use. Grab and reload what I can.
I think I can use this. H is the put away button. Ooh, a rifle cartridge. I don't actually need the cash for anything other than tinder, but it won't hurt me to pick up a bunch of extra junk now. That way at least I have it. Alright, well, that's all of the safety deposit boxes. That's all the lock boxes.
crackers. Oh yeah. Crack the microwave for a free cup of coffee most runs. Alright, well. That's everything we can hope to get from here.
This pack is getting kind of heavy.
Oh, and it's a whiteout already. Alright, well. There's birds cawing over there, so it must be a deer down or something. Load that extra bullet I've got. Yeah, if it was clear, I'd have thought about taking a bit more of a look, but a lot of it's going to be like this already. It's only late afternoon, or early afternoon even. One, two, three. Fire. Nothing else has hotkeys. Okay. Sounds like ptarmigan, I think. I'm gonna ignore it for now. I'm way too heavy to do anything functional with that information. Oh, there's deer. I should be going the right way. Yeah, here it is. Paradise Meadows Farm. Probably gonna need to find the key. Can't imagine they left it unlocked for me. So let's find our way over to the barn. There's a dead guy in here. And some rose hips. Hello. These can be used to make teas later. And trust you me, I will be doing that a lot. And he's got a pry bar. Well, there's the key. And a jerry can, so I can use that to carry fuel. Grab some wires. Newsprint. More wires. Check this drawer. Couple odds and ends. Okay. I see that practical gunsmithing. I'm very happy to see that book. Because we are actually going to get to use it for once. Bunch of potatoes. Couple carrots. A lot of carrots. Can't use it outdoors. Okay. Okay. Yep. I can't see the crows, so I'm just assuming that they're near a deer that's down. Nothing good in here, huh? Got a chance to warm up some, so that's not too bad. Yeah. Let's go ahead and wander my way into the farmhouse and we'll poke around a little. That's ptarmigan. Alright, and we're in. Golly, house is
Barely walk with this much gear.
beat up. Let's go ahead and get to work organizing everything. There's the rifle cartridges. I'm not going to be able to use the refrigerator this run, I guess. Well, that's unfortunate. I'm going to have to find a new fridge, I guess. If that's even an option. I don't know if it is. Yeah, then. Let's go ahead and drop. Move this stuff in here. I can move those lamps though. No. Nothing in the microwave for me. Carrots. Search another cabinet. Search briefcase. So I can destroy things, but I can't, I won't get any resources out of it. But if I expend the time to break them down, I can get some resources out of it. It's good to know at least. Well, that's all the potatoes I can move over. raw food ingredients need to go in here. I'll just make that argument now. That way it's all handled. Destroy this cup. Break down this box. Okay. Inventory. I'm gonna go ahead and drop all this mess. Spend a lot of time working around our kitchen and our pantry, so I'm just going to organize it now. Because there's no reason for me to keep an unorganized pantry. Not when I'm going to need to come back here a lot. Pork and beans. Alright. More rifle cartridges, that's good. Dusting sulfur needs to not live in my pantry. This soda can come live with the other sodas. This flour, unfortunately, can't live with the other flours, much to my chagrin. Another can of pork and beans. That's fucking fantastic. That's a whole box of revolver ammo.
I'll take it.
Alright. So we've got a few places to put clothing now. Work pants later, but for now,
I'm not sure I can carry much more.
So I'm gonna do my best to avoid lighting that fire unless it gets really cold out. Because frankly, I don't need that fire for a long while yet. What I will do is gonna go ahead and grab that salmon wherever I stuck him. We'll go ahead and we're gonna cook up. Sure. We're gonna go ahead and start up our first fire of the serve. The save. Jeez. I am losing it. Anyway. First fire.
Perfect.
Perfect indeed. Give me this cabinet. I'd like these sticks. Okay. Add fuel.
This pack is getting too heavy to carry.
That's 3 hours on the fire. Okay. How heavy is my pack anyway? 34 kilos. Oh, I can drop a kilo in the sleeping bag. I'll need the bedroll right now. Ooh, that park is going to be fantastic for us. Let's see. I don't need that bedroll. Sort by weight for me. Heaviest is the jerry can with a metric ton of fuel in it. That's nice. Not helpful, but nice. Got some film. What am I carrying that is so heavy right now? Probably all of the stuff to do with the house. Alright, let's come out here real quick. That, and I'm pretty sure each of my cooking pots is a kilo, so it's a lot there. Go ahead and we'll cook some stuff there. Cook here. This salmon. Select the skillet. Cook the tomato soup. And then we'll also cook our cooking pot for our acceptable broth. Alright, we're mostly just waiting around while that cooks up for a bit. So we'll claim anything else that's hiding around here. Another can opener. That's nice. Just about sundown now. We can go ahead and place this box there on the bench. We can place this rack there. We can place this rack. I want to do it on that wall, I think. Right about there. this. Eat my broth. Eat the salmon. The snow's gonna take a while longer. This gets placed, let's say up there. This also up there. And this damn spoon. Sure, that's good enough. Alright, looks like we're staying here for the night, which I'm fine with. Go ahead and stand this stool up. Move the mirror up the wall. Realign these picture frames. Should be done soonish, so we're just going to go ahead and place that there. Get practical gunsmithing, an hour of research. And then, yeah, we've only got 23 minutes left in this. And of course, once it's too dark to see, it's too dark to see. Requires woodworking tools, you say? Does that mean that I can repair the fridge? No.
I wonder if I can drop any of this gear. Just go to bed. Except, go ahead and we'll just start dropping some of our heavier stuff in here. I don't need this scrap metal on me. Got this cloth. Sleep for about 9 hours.
this salmon. Drink this water. Yeah, this water is weighing me down a lot. It is almost 5 kilos of water. Let's see what's going on outside. A blizzard. Cool. Nope. Another pry
This
bar.
stuff will come in handy.
Some combat boots. Ooh, the aviator cap's gonna go crazy. That's really good for us, actually. Harvest these mushrooms up there. Snare. Alright. Back in the house, I think. Sleep till morning. Yeah, okay. I forgot. You can't sleep anymore once you're fully rested, quote unquote. And it sounds like the blizzard passed as well. Cool. You can only drink about a kilo or a liter of water a day. Or is it 2 liters? I can't remember. Yep, just gentle snowfall. Ooh, I don't want to drop my my trout though. Okay. There's rabbits. Oh. Damn. And I remember being bad at this, but I don't remember it being this bad. harvest some old man's beard at least while I'm over here. I want to say there's a couple good cattail spots in here. I do need to gather some sticks and whatnot for firewood. At least if I intend to eat anything hot tonight. I would much rather hunt with a bow as opposed to my pistol. I only get so many rounds of that. And I'd like to save it for bear encounters, moose encounters, or wolf attacks. Good. Can't remember if there's anything in that in these barns over here. Let's go check. Nope. Nada. Yeah, there's crow feathers. There might be a corpse in here. Yep, so there is. Nitrogen fuel and a whetstone. Nothing. Bring back my moldy fish. There we go. Well, if you're not keen to watch animal violence, you should probably look away.
Man, this pack is getting kind of heavy.
Just for heads up, I am gonna need to kill most of my food. Not all of it by hand, but if I catch any rabbits, it's gotta be by hand. Or any ptarmigan. I'm already over capacity, so I'm probably gonna need to dump a bunch of stuff. That or... Oh, I need tinder I don't have. Okay, well. Nope, give me that. Let's make a trip up here, because there's usually some coal up here. At the old burned out schoolhouse. Yep, Melton School. Oh, there's a pair of glasses. I think I can take those though. Game definitely wants me to. Okay, well, that's weird.
I'm not sure I can carry much more.
Some cedar firewood. I don't have the requisite tools to do good, fast breakdowns on shit. Anything in this car? Yeah, some drumming gloves. I'll take that. Pack of matches. Yeah, getting cold slower is not getting warm, so we do want to make sure I get inside. This is this is one of the Milton houses. This one in particular is the under construction house. I think a lot of folks refer to it as like the flipper's house or something. That's cured leather. That's good. Okay. This hand cart can be broken down for metal. Not that I have any use of metal just yet. I can't actually use it yet.
I wonder if I can drop any of this gear.
Not really, unfortunately. What I think I will do is I'll duck into the post office probably and drop a bunch of stuff if I find a decent amount of stuff while I'm pilfering. That's more ptarmigan nearby. Anything in here? Search the cabinets. Oh, water purification tablets. That's pretty good. That can be used to turn the non-potable into potable. Toaster. That's another fridge that's already been opened. Oh, there's a broth in it. And a third can opener. Newsprint. Socks. Newsprint. Nothing in the microwave. That's unfortunate. Some accelerant and some oats.
This pack is getting kind of heavy.
Unfortunately, getting cold happens very fast, and getting heavy happens even faster while you're looting. We'll go ahead and take off from this house. So this here's the Milton Post. That's just a bank. Right. Search this backpack.
This one didn't have anything.
A cup of coffee. Which, yeah, they're cold, but I could drink them. Unfortunately, it would just serve to make me colder, I think.
I'm not sure I can carry much more.
Yeah, I can't search any more. I can't search any of the PO boxes either. Yeah, I mean, I have to leave some of my heavier stuff here. Of course, I don't see a whole lot I think I'd want to toss out now. But I shouldn't be carrying this lantern fuel. I can't use it yet. There's not much point in me carrying around 2 stacks of painkillers. This film isn't helping me any. This cured leather. Do I really need all of this fire starting gear, especially these 2 skill books? I really should have left a whole bunch more stuff at home, but oh well. I think we'll search about 1 or 2 more houses before we pack it in and go back to the base. Do a little bit more organizing with our day.
I can drop any of this gear.
I'd love to score a second rabbit. Damn it. Alright, well, that's a wash. So, because I'm carrying a pry bar or two, I can actually pry this open. Flip up those visors to tell me that I've already been in this car. Yeah, not much. That's unfortunate. But, yep. This way I can see from the outside whether or not I've already been in a car. Where'd that rabbit go? Tracks turn here. Yeah, I know you're cold. Let's go ahead and hop in this car.
I'm not gonna be able to carry this load for much longer.
Yeah, that means I'm not going to be able to run. Another jerry can, another aviator cap. Ooh, a closed fridge. Unfortunately, I don't think there's any way of me taking that fridge with me back up to the other house. That kind of blows, but it is what it is.
I can barely walk with this much gear.
Oh, I can make fucking beds and stuff. Yeah, that's actually really cool. I didn't know that I could make this stuff. That's really cool. I'll have to get into that actually. Yeah, I might wind up sleeping outside of the farmhouse tonight in order to go back well rested. There's another book there. 2-hour nap. All told, I mean, we're not doing too bad just yet. I do wish that I could take that fridge with us.
This pack is getting too heavy to carry.
Like I'd do that even if it took up my entire inventory to carry it. Grab these couple rocks to replace the 2 I already lost. Or 3, I guess. We're gonna just go ahead and take the slow hike back. Grab a couple odds and ends sticks on the way. If I can keep myself fed and hydrated for, I think it's 3 days, I get well fed, which is a buff that gives me an extra 5 kilos of carrying capacity. Oh well. Wait, what did I just find? Canister. Disposable filters for the respirator. Okay. I wasn't even aware there was a gas mask, but alright. That makes sense, I guess. I wasn't even aware there was... Oh, I guess it makes sense. Because there's like Ash Canyon and Black Rock. I can imagine those places might have need for a gas mask segment or something like. way back. This is gonna be by far the worst part of it, unfortunately. I don't quite remember where it is. It's definitely one of the other farmhouses. It might be Pleasant Valley? Where it's got the basement underneath it. I might want to consider moving my base there after a bit. Because there I'd have a workbench handy. Just gotta make it up to the farmhouse. While I'm at it, where's that salmon? Eat what's left of it. Alright. I can keep her walking. Alright, we're back at the base.
I'm not going to be able to carry this load for much longer.
Well, let's go ahead and do ourselves a favor. Sort by weight. Go all the way to the bottom. Don't eat it raw.
feel like I'm gonna die.
Oh, god damn it. Now I need to make up a tea. I don't even know if fucking... I'm sure I have antibiotics that'll clear my food poisoning, but I don't want to have to eat them. Oh, jeez. Yeah, we're gonna have to eat those antibiotics.
I'll rest soon. I'm gonna faint.
Pop 2 of them. And then, yeah, we got a spring risk from carrying so much. Yeah, I'm drained. Healthy enough to focus on research and body. Alright, this trunk. Nah.
I am too tired to think straight.
Yep. Not surprising. Sleep for the full amount. And I'm going to cut this recording here. Thanks for watching.